Yo, got some more Sparking Zero tech for y'all. Today looking at this super cancel for your supers. Shout out to Mia from Grandmaster Hog's Discord for the tip. The game calls it Sparking combo, but doesn't really explain it well. To me, it kinda looks like you cancel the normal right into the super, so super cancels as its name makes more sense. How does it work though? Essentially, while you're in Sparking mode, go into lift strike combo with up triangle or Y after rush attacks using square or X, then step with X or A for the jump into more rush attacks and end it with aerial heavy finish with triangle or Y before it ends to smash them down. Included the inputs here too in case you're confused. A regular full rush attack string leads to a knockdown in the air where they slowly fall, and aerial heavy finish is a slam, slamming them to the ground. Right after you slam them, you can input any supers or alt for it to string right away. It basically cancels the heavy finish animation, stopping it from fully completing, and then your super is able to come out. As a reminder, you super with the right bumper into square, triangle, or circle. Sadly, you can't super cancel without Sparking mode. As you can see here, I'm mashing the super input, but I get vanishes instead, so I'm doing right bumper plus triangle. And in this situation, you need to wait a bit. Supers can still land sometimes even with delays, and of course you can always combo supers if you commit to the whole aerial string for that proper knockdown situation. But relating to lift strikes, just remember that in Sparking mode, if you Z burst dash and cancel into a rush attack right away, doing up plus triangle in the combo gives you a smash, not a lift strike. So if you do Z burst dash while in Sparking mode, you have to press block for just a bit after the dash to cancel it in order to start a regular rush attack string by pressing square or X on Xbox after the block that can lead to a combo where you're able to lift strike. But well, what's the purpose of this? There's a few reasons. First off, this is a really quick way to make sure you can land a super by doing lift strike, then aerial heavy smash after one hits each, really shortening the combo. Here's the inputs for this combo, starting with a partial charge hit and one button press of each. Landing it early limits super counter interactions, and remember, the longer the combo, the more chances their super counter has of coming out. Especially relevant in Sparking mode since people kind of rely on that long rush attack string so that their super counter can come out by spamming it. Secondly, this is really useful to land short range supers, especially grab supers or even explosive waves. Usually, you'd land these after stun moves like low sweep or heavy finish. Low sweeps can be nice, but the lift strike gives more damage and more combo possibilities. And just having more options is nice. Quicker ones that are harder to expect is always useful to have in the toolkit, especially since these supers hit even faster than normal. In the patch where they slow down the speed based on distance that a super travels, this negates that, especially for the slower supers. Just remember that all these sweeps, lift strikes, heavy finishes can be blocked from the front and vanish if timed properly. Although they fixed the aerial combo parts to be a lot tighter, so that's great to know. But if you do land the lift strike from the front, the super cancel still works the combo most of the time, which is pretty nice. Also, super cancels after rush chain combos, the ones where you extend the rush chain itself here for specific characters, seem to work kinda. Although it's not the same type of tight cancels. You can find these rush chain combos extension in the explanation of controls in the main menu. Same with smashes, it feels like you can cancel them with a super a bit earlier, so it just makes it more consistent to combo into if you input your super right after the smash input. Just remember, you'd have to delay it a bit so you don't get the smash follow-ups. This also works after the Z burst dash up smash that we spoke about earlier. And sadly, you can't super cancel grabs being a bit underwhelming as always. And finally, it's just another form of timing variation. Always doing your supers at the same time makes it easier for opponents to properly time their vanishes too, but doing it instantly from a point blank range makes it very tight. And I checked, they can't just hold the block button in the middle of it to get auto-timed vanishes, at least for most supers as far as I know. It actually seems to make the vanish window even tighter to time, making it harder, basically giving them less of a recoverable space to actually interact with your super. And on top of all that, it just looks cool. There is some flexibility with the timings where you can cancel it instantaneously for that cool glitchy effect, or even a bit delayed to just play around with your timings. Every character has different supers that looks better or worse with this tech, so experiment around with your team to see what works best. Regardless though, it adds some sauce and style points to your overall gameplay and combo game. Hope you found this quick tutorial valuable, and I hope to see y'all next time. Peace.
We're